If you're in the market for a new pickup truck, now might be the worst time to buy, because a game-changing rig is just around the corner. A 7-year life cycle is coming to an end, and GM trucks are entering the new generation. The 2026 Chevrolet Silverado has competitors losing sleep with all the groundbreaking upgrades the company is preparing for the next model. New generation, new design. A complete revamp is on the horizon. Everything, from the truck's exterior styling to its underpinnings, is set for a major overhaul. GM is looking to make a huge statement with the next-gen Silverado and its fresh, aggressive look, all by staying true to its rugged roots. Expect the 2026 Silverado to turn heads with a bold new design language that takes inspiration from multiple sources. The recently updated Tahoe and Suburban showcase Chevy's latest styling cues. SUVs often follow in the footsteps of trucks, but this time, the Silverado might borrow a few elements from them. More pronounced body lines and a reworked front fascia will turn heads and enhance toughness at the same time. Don't forget about the electric Silverado and its influence. Although truckers don't like the powertrain, futuristic styling is eye-catching, without any doubt. Sharper LED lighting and a more aerodynamic profile can improve efficiency, not only the appearance. We're looking forward to seeing bed design enhancements, with the all-new Silverado adopting smart storage solutions inspired by its EV counterpart. GM isn't just focusing on looks. The 2026 Silverado is getting a complete platform overhaul. The next-gen model will be built on an improved architecture, designed to shed weight while maintaining strength. High-strength steel and aluminum in the body will help put the truck on a diet, making it lighter and more agile. This weight reduction could lead to better fuel economy, improved handling, and enhanced off-road performance. Interior overhaul. When you step inside the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado, you will feel like it's a totally different truck. A complete overhaul is bringing a mix of sophisticated modern design, enhanced comfort, and smarter connectivity. Well, the current model is already known for its practicality and spacious layout. But the next-gen Silverado is taking things even further. Chevrolet is focusing on connectivity and convenience as top priorities. Silverado's interior must remain as functional as it is comfortable. Premium seating materials will have to provide work-ready durability and high-end luxury. Smart storage solutions will be a key highlight, with cleverly designed compartments to maximize space and usability. Chevrolet aims to make every inch of the cabin as practical as possible, from center consoles to hidden storage areas. The 2026 Silverado 1500 will continue to offer regular cab, double cab, and crew cab options. So it's up to you and your preferences to pick the best layout. Tech updates and upgrades. General Motors has an ace up its sleeve for the infotainment upgrade, and the Silverado is the perfect opportunity to play this card. At the heart of tech transformation is the introduction of the new Ultifi system, a groundbreaking software platform that redefines what a vehicle, or in this case, truck, can do. Ultifi is an end-to-end system that enables over-the-air updates, advanced customization, and a smooth connection between the pickup and the digital world. With it, Silverado owners will experience a more personalized driving environment. Beyond connectivity, Ultifi opens the door for next-level automation and safety enhancements. Future updates could bring more advanced driver assistance features, improved trailer towing tech, and even semi-autonomous driving capabilities. The bad news is the most advanced functions will be reserved for high-end models. However, every 2026 Silverado, regardless of grade, will benefit from this new platform. Even base versions using the most essential features will represent a massive leap forward. Powertrain tuning. When it comes to powertrains, Chevrolet is sticking to its guns with the 2026 Silverado 1500. It's obvious that the industry is rapidly downsizing, but General Motors is keeping beloved V8s alive. There are still old-school truckers who will look for the proven raw power and reliability. The lineup remains familiar, with a mix of turbocharged efficiency, classic 8-cylinder muscle, and even an oil burner, although there's always room for surprises. At the entry setup, the 2.7-liter Turbo 4 is ready to burst 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Solid low-end grunt is the best thing about the small displacement, which still remains a placeholder rather than a true alternative to a V8. The company decided to keep it for the upcoming Silverado, which suggests that GM still sees value in a smaller, more efficient option. But let's move to more serious power plants. The 5.3-liter V8 continues to be a star of the lineup. It's tuned for 355 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. Efficiency is the biggest challenge for this engine. Even the cylinder deactivation can't help it achieve respectable numbers. However, reliability and durability are guaranteed. And power. And even more muscle is pumped into Silverado when you select a 6.2-liter unit. Truckers are looking for the ultimate performance, and towing will grab this mill that produces 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. But let's get back to the mileage for a second. It's the main reason why the diesel is still available. Not only that, but GM also revisited the 3.0 Duramax engine, and it now bursts 305 horsepower and 490 pound-feet of torque, at the same time returning 29 miles per gallon on the highway, which can be pushed over 30 miles per gallon with further engine retuning and overall weight drop. Not even hybrid versions of the Toyota Tundra and Ford F-150 can be so efficient. General Motors is also developing new powertrain configurations, but for now, they're keeping their cards close to the chest. Don't expect any spec reveals until the engine is ready for a big debut. The real question is, what does a 2026 Silverado truly need? First and foremost, a more fuel-efficient gas option. But let's not forget a high-output performance setup. Chevy missed a golden opportunity while the Ram TRX and Ford Raptor R ran wild, leaving the Silverado without a true competitor in the extreme off-road performance segment. That absence hasn't gone unnoticed, and it has undoubtedly hurt Chevrolet's reputation among enthusiasts. The all-new Silverado has a chance to correct that, but GM still needs a Raptor killer. The power is already within reach. A supercharged V8 under the hood of its V-Series Cadillacs is proving that the company knows how to build high-performance engines. A retuned version dropped into the Silverado would make an instant impact, finally giving Chevy a seat at the high-performance truck table. Production preparations. Expectations couldn't be higher, and General Motors is making bold moves to ensure that the all-new Silverado meets the demand in every way. With the truck market hotter than ever, GM isn't just rolling out a new model, but also laying the groundwork for record-breaking sales. The company is investing heavily in production capacity, and one of the biggest steps in that direction is a temporary closure of its Fort Wayne assembly plant for major structural improvements. The goal is build more Silverados. As simple as that. Fort Wayne has been a key facility for GM's truck production, and with the next generation Silverado expected to be a game changer, the company is making sure it can roll off the line in greater numbers than ever before. The investment isn't small either. General Motors is pouring over $600 million into upgrading the facilities, making it more efficient, modern, and capable of handling the increased demand. Everything ties into a bigger plan for the future. With a more advanced truck and a stronger production pipeline, the company is positioning itself for a major sales push. If all goes according to plan, the next generation Silverado won't just match previous success, it will set new records. Pricing goes up. With so many changes on the horizon and a massive investment in production facilities, it's no surprise that the 2026 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 will come with a higher price tag. Trucks are getting more expensive across the board, sometimes with little justification. But this time, there are real reasons behind the price hike. Fuel redesign, cutting-edge tech, and multi-million-dollar investments in the Fort Wayne plant to boost production. The current base Silverado starts at $37,000, but with all these upgrades, the all-new model could push close to $40,000 in its entry-level form. The Silverado lineup is vast, and there will still be plenty of configurations under $50,000, ensuring that buyers looking for a capable full-size truck can find one at a reasonable cost. When it comes to premium options, expect Chevrolet to stick to the High Country as a top-tier luxury option, featuring an upscale cabin and unique exterior details. Off-road enthusiasts can rest easy. ZR2 and Z71 trims will still be stars of the lineup. However, these configurations aren't cheap, with the most capable versions to soar past $70,000, putting them out of reach for some buyers. If GM finally builds a true Raptor R and TRX rival, it'll make ZR2 and High Country look cheap compared to a high-performance Silverado. A six-figure price tag is almost a certainty, considering that its competition already sits in that range. If Chevy drops a supercharged V8 under the hood and outfits it for extreme off-road dominance, $100,000 plus will be the new reality for Silverado's most powerful variant.